Ninjago fans, Ninjago Guinea Pigs here, back for another Ninjago video. In today's video, I will be discussing, so I just saw the last episode of Season 9, and I'm going to be discussing what the heck did I just watch. This was an amazing, crazy, whatever you want to call it, unique season, and this was one to be remembered for the century. So, I'm just going to do a little talk about it, and then, yeah, let's get started. Okay, the first thing I want to talk about was the deaths of the characters, of the characters. They killed off, I think, 5 characters in this one season. That's more than the entire show has ever done. This has definitely took a more darker, violent tone, which I kind of like. I mean, it's becoming more a show for tweens and teens, which is like my age. More than like a show that, you know, advertises toys, which it used to be in the pilot season. And now it's this amazing, in-depth family, well, maybe not family, like, older family show. This is really evolved for the better. Anyway, so there's like a lot of character deaths. Mistake, which I don't know if she died or she just got taken away, but I'm pretty sure that she died. Harumi, that was probably one of the most heartbreaking deaths I have ever seen. I used to hate Harumi. She used to be my least favorite character in the entire series of Ninjago. Even Mistake kind of grew on you. I mean, she used to be just like this weird tea lady that I'm like, okay, why the heck did they put her in here? And like, that I ever heard her say was never heard of it. So yeah, that was a little weird, but yeah, Mistake even grew on you. Anyway, yeah, Harumi's death was heartbreaking. Mr. E's death, I actually kind of wanted them to expand more on Mr. E, but I mean, I guess they didn't, so whatever. And was there another death? Oh yeah, Iron Baron. That was one of the only deaths I was satisfied by. All the other deaths I was kind of sad. And there's probably another one which I'm just not thinking of at the moment. But I mean, yeah, that's probably a world record for a cartoon show to kill off a character on screen. But I mean, it's really good. They did it for the better. So yeah. The second thing I want to talk about from Season 8 is Master Wu. This was probably one of the most shocking things I have seen in any Ninjago season. Like, you thought Master Wu was dead in season 7, and I mean, I did not know what, would come out of it, and I just thought that maybe he was like officially dead, but that probably wouldn't happen. Maybe he was lost in time and later they would get him back like in season 1 Great Devourer. I just wasn't sure what happened, and I mean when I found out that he was a baby, he came back as a baby in season 8, and he's basically just starting his whole life again. That kind of shocked me, and I'm like, okay, probably by like season 7 or season 9, everything's gonna be okay. And then he just evolved through like a baby, then a kid, which I actually like the kid version of him. I thought it was kind of cute, not in like cute as in like you would say a puppy. And then the teen version of him, which was probably my favorite version of Master Wu, like ever. I kind of liked him better than like his original version. And then a more adult version, and then his sensei version again. So that was very cool. I liked that aspect of it. Really shocking. I kind of wish he just stayed a teen with the ninjas. I mean, maybe for like one more season or something. I don't know, because I liked it that way. And the only thing I could say, if like you're a Ninjago fan, you could probably tell that like I think Paul Dobson, the person who voiced Master Wu. Also, you could like tell that was also the voice for he did Fenwick from the Cloud Kingdom episode, and another one I don't remember, but like the two voices kind of sound similar. So that's actually why I looked into it and thought, oh, does he do? Yeah. Okay. Anyway, sorry. Oh wow! I just looked at the time and realized that I spent way too much time talking about Master Wu's change. Anyway, another thing I wanted to talk about is the dragons and the How to Train Your Dragon vibe it kind of gave off. This season, okay, you probably didn't know this, but How to Train Your Dragon is one of my favorite animated movies. I didn't say anime; I said animated movies of like all time. It's a really beautiful movie, and this the show or the season really gave off that kind of vibe, and it was awesome. And there was even an episode called How to Build a Dragon, which is obviously a reference to How to Train Your Dragon, which is even more awesome. So yeah, that was pretty cool, and yeah, I am so glad they added that in there because that totally made everything 100 times better. Okay, I just realized that I don't have a lot of time to wrap this up, but another thing I wanted to talk about is some things that maybe I didn't really like about the season. One of them being so many unanswered questions. You know, like, is Rumi gonna come back? What the heck was or is Mr. E? How did Mistake, the crazy old tea lady, become an Oni? Or why is she an Oni? And why does an Oni look like a rip-off version of Garmadon? Or like okay, not like that. I don't know. Yeah, so some confusing questions, and I thought the finale may wrap it up a little bit, but I mean, it was a great finale, I have to say that, but I just think the finale maybe could have done a little bit more to answer, you know, some of the questions, but there were so many questions, or so many things that the show, or that the season left off to, all rolled into one, so I mean, you can't expect it to be perfect, and I mean, it did a good job of what it did. And the last thing I want to talk about is the finale. And I know I really just talked about the finale, but I mean like the finale overall. So what I mean by, I think that the finale was amazing. I loved the ending with all the couples. I'll just say the ship names. I didn't say the S word, I said ship, in case you heard me wrong. It's Jaya, Nia XJ, or JX Nia, I don't know. Kylor, Kai X Skylor. Pixzane, Pixel X Zane, and Cole X Cake. What's gonna be the ship name for that, huh? Cole Egg? I don't know. Actually, tell me in the comments below if you have a ship name for Cole X Cake. Anyway, yeah. So that little couples part at the end was awesome. I think one of them was holding hands. Awesome. And then one of my favorite parts, the fold was animated and was singing the Weekend Whip at the end, which was amazing. How I loved that. I was like, I wasn't sure what to expect, you know, like in the end, and it was great. I don't like how Garmadon just got arrested. I mean, I was thinking maybe he could get destroyed, you know, like all the ninja would combine their elemental powers, or maybe Lou and Lloyd would both have some sort of golden form, or maybe the dragons would take him down. That would be cool, or maybe like a time stream like Jay's Wish, like where it didn't happen or something, or like where Garmadon didn't get resurrected. Or maybe just like Or maybe he would go back to his sensei form again, but then again, I wouldn't really like that idea because he already did that in season 2, and that would sound kind of repeated. And I would rather he just get destroyed, or maybe like Moro, he realizes his mistake at the very end, and he says like his final words to Lloyd, and he's gone for good, like his final goodbye words. That would be awesome. But yeah, it was good. The finale, I really liked it. Ninja, we're back. I kind of wanted Harumi to be back, but yeah, really good. I would give the season 8 out of 10 stars. Just little things it could improve. Very awesome, and yeah. I'm Ninjago Guinea Pigs. Please like, subscribe, everything I usually say. Bye!